Alright, looks like we're live. Before we get started, I'm just going to be sending out a couple missives, and then we're going to get going here. Okay. So, for those of you that are just joining us, I'm playing the PlayStation 1 JRPG Legend of Legaia, which is one of my favorites of all time. We've been playing for about 2 hours, and we are through the first kind of main dungeon, and we are about to change perspectives. The main character here, Vaughn, he is just reaching Mount Rikuroa, at the top of which is a Genesis tree, and his Raw Saru pal on his arm, Meta, is talking to him with psychic abilities. He says, "Vaughn, I sense the presence of a Raw Saru like me. Let's hurry to the top of the mountain. Our friends must be there." With that, we are going to shift perspective. We're also going to be like rewinding a little bit in time. So the game prompts me to give a name to this person. Tell me my name. And the default is Noah. We can name her whatever we want, but we're going to go with Noah. I remember when I was first playing this game and I told my mom what her name was, she looked at me all confused and she was like, "Noah's a boy's name." The biblical Noah, N-O-A-H. But it never bothered me. This is Noah. The next main character. "Noah! Noah! Where are you? Your mother needs you." "Noah! It's so dark here. Noah! Noah, I want to see you. I need you, Noah." "Wake up, Noah. You can't sleep forever. It's time to get up." "Noah, you looked like you were having a bad dream." "Yes." "Yes, well, you should always remember your dreams, no matter how painful. Dreams tell you about the future. All right then, time for practice. Come with me." So this is the weird little cave hut where Noah lives. I don't need to save just yet because we had just saved. Let's take a look at Noah's stats. She's at level 1. And as I suspected, Vaughn needed 121 XP to reach level 2. Noah only needs 102 XP. So she actually levels up faster than Vaughn. As you can see, she's got really good speed and agility, terrible intelligence, and pretty minimal defense and attack compared to Vaughn. She's also got, I think Vaughn started the game with a little bit over 200 HP or so, and Noah only has 150. So she is going to be fast, kind of a glass cannon. around this cave to see if there's any items laying around. Make it snappy. Noah, I have much to teach you. Now follow me. And yes, Noah's talking to a wolf. A wolf named Terra. With a suspicious green object attached to its head. It's hard to see in here. You know what we might do? We might turn off this light in the background and turn on some other lights. Just a moment. Alright, I look a lot spookier now. Okay, but there's a little bit less glare on the screen. I can see what's going on. Back to the game. Noah, I have taught you much, but I wonder if it is sinking in. So now it's time for a test. The first question is, when the mist is around you, which is the combination that results in chaos? From time to time in this game, it will quiz you, which is always prompted by that little sound that came. And if you can get all the questions right, you will get usually a nice little reward. So the combination that results in chaos. Seru and Raw Seru and human, Seru and human, human and animal. Well, it's Seru and human. Good. A Seru touched by the mist begins to act on its own and possesses the human that uses it. So you must be careful. Now I will leave you. I will be waiting up ahead. I know that hidden around here are mushrooms. I don't think I have any items. Yes. Now for the second test. Listen carefully. What is it that, when it is revived, uses powers from another world to push back the mist? The Book of Genesis, a Genesis tree, a geneticist, a dandelion. We'll go with a Genesis tree. That's right, Noah. Soon you will be entrusted with the reviving of the Genesis trees. How soon that day comes depends entirely on you. This wolf has got big ambitions for Noah. We've got a healing shroom, which I think is statistically the exact same thing as a healing leaf. It's just a fungus instead of a plant. Now for the last question. Listen very carefully. Which Genesis tree is closest to us? So this is the tricky one. Mount Rikuroa, Mount Rikuraku, Mount Rirokua, or Mount Rikuroa. It's this last choice, choice number 4. Correct. It's the Genesis tree at Mount Rikuroa. Mount Rikuroa is located south of this cave. Although now we are trapped inside Snowdrift Cave, someday, the day will come when you and I will go to Mount Rikuroa together. Noah, I look forward to that day with eagerness. Now come with me. After using the mind, it's time to use the body. Time for training. So you can see Noah's got lots of little animations. Her adorable little energetic emotes. Listen to me, Noah. Now we're going to practice fighting. As I have always said, never get careless during practice or you'll get hurt. Touch the red Piora or black Piora sticking out of those holes to start fighting. If you're not confident, fight the red Piora. If you're confident, fight the black Piora. Ready, Noah? Begin. So we've got a little low-danger training sequence. Let's scour this place for healing shrooms. Now, this training sequence, I believe Noah gets full XP out of it. So, it's a good opportunity to experiment with her fighting style. So, we have no AP, so we want to spirit here at the beginning. Give ourselves some energy. Then, after spiriting at level 1, how many inputs can we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 inputs. So, already at level 1, you know, Vaughn had to get to level 2 or 3 before he could do 5 inputs. I can do a 5 input right off the bat, and I think I have a 5 input combo memorized. Up, up. Let's try that. So a 7-hit combo, but it only did 70 damage because Noah is, you know, she's quantity over the quality of the blows. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. She can do 4 inputs without using spirit, which is also pretty cool. Low, 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 high. It's 1 Piora down. She's so energetic. She's what you might call Genki. Yeah, there's lots of important anime signaling going on with Noah. She's got red hair. She's left-handed. This is all relevant. Let's fight another red Piora. Ooh, I don't have enough for a 4-input combo, but I do have enough for a 3. Let's see if that's one. Ouch. Come on, Noah. You can take this guy. I hope we can take this guy. Ugh. I think we can survive one more attack. Let's see, do I know any other 4-input attacks? Yes. Even though we're down to yellow HP, Noah's still got this energy. Okay, we can talk to Terra to get healed. Aha, so you are injured. Hold still while I lick your wounds. Noah, you must work on your techniques. Now watch carefully. I'm going to teach you the lizard tail. She teaches me a move. Nice. I think we're still gonna fight the red ones. Let's see what Lizard Tail looks like. another backwards flip kick, kind of like Vaughn's somersault attack. Let's see, do I remember any other 4 inputs? I think there's one more? Oh yeah, dolphin attack. Right, left, right. There we go. I think that's it for her 4 input combos. She's got several more 3 input ones. Let's see. Squeak! Alright, do we have to take on a Black Pura now? I think so. How we doing? Let's see if we can get another heal out of Terra. Aha, so you're injured. You did well, Noah. Do you want to go back to camp and get something to eat? No. You still wish to train? I admire your enthusiasm. Then practice until your heart's content. I'll be waiting here. Yeah, we're not gonna stop until we've bludgeoned all of these creatures into unconsciousness. Okay, Black Pura. I think this is the type of enemy where we should use Spirit. Okay. There is another 5 input combo, but it's a tough one to remember. Try that. Yes! Got it. So that attack, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but that big pink heart she creates, it can confuse enemies, which is a very valuable like status effect that you can inflict. Let's see, I think there's one more 3 input combo. Let's try that. And if it's not that, it's the left. Okay, got it. Black Pure is still up. Blizzard Bash, Sonic Javelin, Acrobatic Lips, Lizard Tail. I think that's it for her 3 input ones. Which means I think we've almost got all of her moves now. There's just one left, I think. Smoked him. I was a little tired there, but she leveled up, and this is important. I think at level 2 we can do 6 inputs. And with 6 inputs, this is how we break this game in half. Curious to see if there's a way to speed up the text speed. Okay, we're gonna Spirit. And then Noah... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Noah is the only member of the party that has a 6-input hyper art. It is right, right, left, high, high, high. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the keys to the kingdom. Tempest Break. Now, this Piora blocked a decent amount of the damage there, but this is how Noah becomes just a nightmare. I honestly think that's all of Noah's moves. I think we've gone through them all. So for the rest of the game, it'll be more a matter now of figuring out how we can combine them. And also, obviously, Noah will learn hyper arts through books later on, but we've got to find those books. Right, if we play our cards right, I think a single Tempest Break can wreck a red Piora. It just has to not block any of these attacks. There we go. Even with one block, we can down them. I don't remember if you get something for defeating all the Pioras. We're gonna do it in the name of masochism. The nice thing is the command line remembers your latest inputs, so we can just keep doing Tempest Break. I can't help but smile looking at her enthusiasm. Okay, all the red ones are down. So just one black Piora remains. My final test. Noah, the Slayer of Pioras. These subterranean bird creatures. Okay, I think we can finish it off with a 4-input combo. Yep. Rest in pasta. We notice we don't get any gold, we just get XP. But that's okay. We don't have any use for money, we live in a cave. Good work, Noah. You're a tough one. Now it's time to return to camp and get something to eat. Let's go. So eventually it just forces me to stop bullying the Pioras. Did it heal me? Yes. Wind our way back to the cave. Noah, you have improved greatly. Perhaps there is no more I can teach you by spoken word. Now it is time for me to tell you everything. Noah, let's go over there. I must tell you something important. I think it's over. We've lived in this cave for some time, but that's the biggest earthquake yet. Noah, the wind! The wind is blowing! A hole must have opened in the cave. Be careful, Noah. It's the mist. They're out there in the mist. Noah, quick! We must hurry. We'll follow the wind to the Genesis tree. Hurry! To Mount Rikuroa! Hurry, Noah! We've no time to lose. Follow me! Alright. Our date with destiny. A earthquake has forced our hand. A mushroom. No match for Noah. A mushroom is a type of enemy that is very low to the ground, so high kicks will go over its head and miss them. I need to get back with Terra. Ambushed by a blue Peora. The Peora, I think, is the only enemy in the game. All of the enemies in this game have three, like, colors or skins, reskins, in, you know, ascending orders of difficulty. The entire Peora line exists solely in Snowdrift Cave, which probably makes them the, like, weakest type of enemy in the game overall. I honestly don't think a blue Peora is much more of a threat than a black Peora. My headcanon is that the blue Pyoras are being possessed by Seru. And we got a level. Level 3. Oops. Starting to get some money now. That's nice. Gotta get them sweet dollar bills. Noah, come here. It looks like there are Seru up ahead. I can feel the wind blowing here. Do you know what that means, Noah? It means we can go outside. Let's head for Mount Rikuroa and the Genesis tree. Alright, so Terra joins the party. We can't look at Terra's stats. We should save. So, that little stint where we were going through the cave without Terra, that was the most danger that Noah will be until until events unfold. And what do I mean by that? Well, it's because now that Terra is with us, we cannot have a... There's no lose state. Terra is invincible, and Terra can heal us if we're wounded, and if we actually get fainted or defeated, Terra can revive us. So we are no longer in any danger, which just means that you want to take this part of the game as an opportunity to, like, learn Noah's moves, that sort of thing. Testing, testing, testing. Looks like I'm maybe getting a little bit of feedback on my mic. So I'm just trying to be cognizant of that. The other nice thing, too, is that the enemy will be drawn to attack Terra. We've got a new type of elemental Saru, the Feeder. 172 damage. 9-hit combo. And then, really, there is no reason to use any of your items. Just let Terra heal you. Terra doesn't always attack, but, you know, when she does, she can clean house for us. Noah, don't get careless. Thanks. We are out of Snowdrift Cave. Noah has never seen the outside world before. At least not in her own memory. So this is kind of a big moment for her. Now, we can just go straight for Mount Rikuroa, but why don't we first take this side path towards that mysterious valley full of mist? Green slimes, evil flies. We are not terribly concerned about these things. It's also nice that the enemy seems to want to attack Terra, which is all in vain. Terra cannot be killed. She's got too much plot armor. Not quite powerful enough to take a green slime down with a single 4-input hyper art, but we'll get there. Now here's a question. Looking at Noah, how old would you guess she is? She looks like she's got the body of, you know, a gymnast in her, like, late teens or early 20s. Her canonical age, from what I understand, is 12. Yes. Look carefully, Noah. Beyond that valley is where the mist is born. From there it flows out into this world. Though the mist is too thick to see clearly, there is a mist generator beyond the valley. I'm sorry, Noah. Suddenly I feel a little ill. The mist is too thick. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can go any further. Let's not go there now. Instead, let's head for the Genesis tree of Mount Rikuroa. Terra, are you all right? Noah, you're such a good child. Don't worry about me. I'll feel better once I get away from this place. All right, on to Mount Rikuroa. The Genesis tree awaits. Now, the reason you actually want to look at these little cutscenes is not just because they're cool and interesting to see, but they all have a treasure chest. So we just found a weapon for Noah, the nail glove, which is a pretty substantial upgrade to our offense. So yes, we'll want to go to all of the entrances to the Mist Generator Valley, so we can get some swag. Ambushed by 3 boys. Oh dear. Take that 4. I'm not sure if we get more XP for letting green slimes divide or not. But we want to take out the Gobu Gobu quickly before it steals anything. Not quite enough damage. You rat fink Gobu Gobu. They are prone to running away after they steal something, and then you'll never see that item again. We don't want that to happen. Granted, it's just a healing shroom. There we go. Feel free to help out, Terra. It's not like we're on the clock or anything. We're running low on AP. One of these ones was damaged by Terra already, but I don't know which one. I always thought the green slimes were cool. I like that they've got like a little nucleus inside them. They're huge, single-celled organisms. Let's just wail on this green slime we've been beating up. This was an involved battle. I agree, Noah. But we got a lot of XP and a decent amount of gold out of that. Noah's already level 4. Remember, Vaughn's level 5, so Noah's catching up quickly. Alright, Mount Rikuroa. We are still in no immediate danger because Terra is with us. And we've got new enemy types. We've got a worm and the light Seru Vera. I think it is a light Seru because its wings are made of, like, incandescent light. Okay, let's smoke this Vera. I think it's the bigger threat than this worm. Goodbye. The worm's got big, like, Caterpie energy. Green and yellow. A little bit of red. Like that we can see the new weapon equipped on Noah's, I think, right hand? The character's weapons go on their offhand, and then, spoilers. You can probably guess what's going to happen with Terra. Oh, got a item. Take it. Might as well save in case my PlayStation 1 crashes or something. It's a pretty stable little system, but it's old. And this disc is also very old. Noah, this cave's foundation seems unstable. Thanks for the warning. Scarlet Jewel. It's an accessory, and it boosts our upper defense by 20%. Considering we are lacking in defenses in general, we will take that. We've got a pump bat. I always thought that was a cool design. It's like a pumpkin combined with a bat. Jack-o'-lantern creature. I believe it also counts as a, like, high enemy. I think low kicks will go underneath its little pumpkin head. But it should not survive a Tempest Break. Now, in case you're wondering, the game does not expect you to know moves like Tempest Break at this point. But what I like about this game is if you know the combos, you can just do them. So, you know, if you've played through the game once before, or you just have more experience playing this game, all the tools you need to just, you know, dominate are right there at your fingertips. So even though you're not supposed to know Tempest Break, you can, you know, there's nothing stopping you from using it. You know, it's just about as powerful, if not more so, than, say, you know, Vaughn's Tornado Flame at this juncture. That was close, Noah. This cave won't hold much longer. We're almost at the summit. Don't stop till we're there. Another item. Power Water. Believe Power Water is an item that's a one-time use, and it will permanently increase someone's stats. Now, we could give it to Noah, that would certainly help her out, but we're going to hang on to those items for a while. And I'll explain why in the future. Noah, I know that was rough, but hold out just a little longer. Look, the exit is right there. Noah, it seems we must fight him if we wish to get out of the cave. It's a little mini-boss here. It's a golem. This is a heavy-hitting special boy. He might take more than one Tempest Break. Thank you, Terra. Tempest Break is still our best offensive option at the moment. 215 damage. Ooh. Ouch. We're just gonna keep hitting it with Tempest Breaks until it drops. Cool. Elemental Earth attack. It's a good thing Terra is invincible. Ouch. 54 damage even after using Spirit. That's dangerous. Also, because it's an Earth Elemental attack, it might do extra damage to Noah, as she has a Wind affinity. Got the Guardian Water, and now we're level 5. We have caught up to Vaughn. Noah, the cave is about to collapse. Follow me! Noah, that was close. You did well. I envy you. You're always so full of energy. I'm sorry, but I'm a little fatigued. Let me rest here a while. Noah, we've been together for a long time. Even in this horrible environment, you've grown into a fine woman. I'm very proud of you. Now I must tell you something important. Listen well. You may not know, but wolves like me do not normally speak. I am actually a Seru attached to the head of this old wolf. I, Terra, who saved you from the mist when you were all alone and raised you. I am a Seru. But don't confuse me with those common Seru, driven mad by the mist. I may look like a Seru, but I am a raw Seru. I am impervious to the mist. I wanted to watch over you until you were a little older, but that's not possible anymore. This wolf has reached the end of its life. The wolf will die soon, and if I stay attached to it, I will die with it. That is why I brought you here, to this mountain. With the power of the Genesis tree at the summit, I can transfer from the wolf to you. Then I won't have to leave you all alone. That is my plan. I have decided to stay by your side until you find your real parents. Now, this mean old wolf is fully rested. On to the summit! So yes, Terra is a raw Seru. It's interesting that her name is Terra, which means earth, when her elemental affinity is wind. You know, it's that green symbol. It's hard to see. I've got my little face blocking it, but if we move it... Oh, no. status. Oh yeah, you can see it. That little tornado symbol. So we're on the home stretch here. A Phoenix. That is the revival item. Guess we'll save. That Phoenix might come in clutch here. Yikes. 2 Veras and a worm. Ouch. It's interesting that Terra does not do a full heal. Seems to maybe just do 200 HP, it's hard to say. We will Tempest break our way to victory. One thing that is impossible to see just by watching this game being played is that it has DualShock compatibility. So every time an enemy hits you, every time you hit an enemy, you can feel a vibration in the controller. It's kind of cool. The technology has come a long way since the late 90s. Noah, this tree. It's the Genesis tree. This brings back memories. This is the tree through which I came to the human world. I was sleeping inside this tree, then suddenly, I was awakened by the sound of a baby's cry. That baby was you, Noah. Your body was too small for me to attach myself to you, so instead I chose this wolf. Now that's enough talk of the past. Come on, Noah. Noah, there's nothing to fear. Come this way.
Ha! Those Raseru fools. What eyesores they are. I will show them the consequences of helping those pitiful humans. It was I, Zeto, who destroyed your pitiful little camp. Had you submitted peacefully to the Mist and the Seru, your suffering would have ended. So be it. If you insist on struggling so miserably, then I will finish you off now. Attack, Karuban! Rip them to shreds with your fangs! You, Seru slave of evil! Be smart and go away now! This world is for human beings of compassion. Caruban, kill them! Noah, I'm sorry. My mistake. I was careless. My strength, unfortunately, is nearly depleted. That was too easy. You don't fight as tough as you talk. Caruban, this girl is yours. Do with her as you please.
Zeto being an unpleasant person. Let's hurry to the top of the mountain. Our friends must be there. So now we're back with the man, the myth, the legend, Vaughn. And now it's time to head to the top of the mountain, and we will get there just in the nick of time. Speed elixir. The elixirs are an interesting type of item. They can only be used during a fight, they're one-time use, and then they give you like a permanent stat boost for a single battle. I don't usually use them that much. We are running really low on AP. Oh, it's a bummer going back to Vaughn. I mean, he's a good boy and we're proud of him, but he doesn't have Tempest Break. But he can get the job done. Maybe we can squeeze a level out before we get to the summit. We've got quite a bit of a dungeon ahead of us here. But if we're lucky, we can run into one of those light Siru, Vera. And if we can try to absorb it. That will be very important. The light Siru, by and large, they are healing spells. Which is also why we kind of want to save our MP. You know, we could be using the Gimard spell to just delete these enemies, but we want to hang on to our MP so that we can use healing spells if we can absorb Vera. We've got just enough for a Tornado Flame. That should finish off the worm. Nice. There's various items to pick up here in this cave before we reach the summit. Is this the way we want to go? Yes. Healing leaf. Okay, my muscle memory was correct. This is a dead end, but that's okay. We got a useful upgrade. We got a new weapon for Vaughn, the Vaughn Fist. 5-point increase to our attack. It's all good. There's our Vera. Okay. You can see his model has changed. He's got the Von Fist. Looks like it's just like an armored gauntlet with some spikes on it. Okay, how are we going to take out this Vera? Got him! Nice. Now we've got a healing spell. This lets us save items. Rats. Let's just wail on him. Finish him off. There we go. Alright, we just gotta head back the way we came. Don't think we can. Whoops. Yeah, it can be a little bit tricky sometimes navigating. I can't reach that. It's okay. Probably the right decision. This elemental tax can cause harm. Alright, Mr. Pump Bat, you can go first. Tornado Flame should be home free.
Yes, sir.
Von's feeling pretty confident here. If anything, we were struggling more against the undead inside Drake Castle than we are against these creatures. Healing Bloom. That's like a healing leaf, but it affects everyone in the party. It's pretty handy. Aha! Okay. So we're here at the summit. We're going to use Vera to heal. We're going to save. And then we're going to, I think, end this stream tonight with the first boss fight in the game. Von and Noah versus Keruban, the flying lion creature. So get ready, folks. Meta! It's Meta! Meta is here! Meta, I'm glad you found yourself a nice child, too. Von? His name is Von? Von, please, help this child. Help Noah! Vaughn, let's go! Noah, let me help you! This boss music. It's so fucking cool. Alright. This is the real deal. The game is no longer pulling punches. Alright. We've spirited up. So we've weathered its first series of attacks against us. It's time to go on the offense. Let's get him. Vaughn's not doing so well. Of course, he did block several of Vaughn's attacks. Let's do a Tornado Flame. And then Noah can load another Tempest Break in the chamber. Ooh, less than 100 damage on a Tornado Flame. I think Karuban might be Fire Elemental. So maybe it's taking less damage from fire attacks. I'm not sure. Have Vaughn Spirit now. Ooh. Ouch. Let's use the Vera spell on Noah. Then does Noah needs to... Yeah, Noah needs to Spirit. Which is good, because she's at low HP. We get to see the Vera spell for the first time. It's better than 200 HP by the looks of it. It's superior to a Healing Leaf. Okay, Vaughn still has his offensive boost. Okay, we've got another Tempest Break. Let's do it. Noah doesn't even have a raw Saru. She's doing over 200 damage to the boss. She's starting to make Vaughn look like a slacker. Let's see. We're hurting a little bit after that. Let's use Vera on Noah, and Noah can Spirit. Ooh, Vaughn's down. That's not good. Alright, we gotta use a Phoenix. I think it takes him to half HP or so. Maybe not quite. Ooh. Spamming that AoE. Let's see. Let's have Vaughn's Spirit, and then Noah can use the Healing Word. there's kind of an ebb and flow. You gotta decide who's going to go on defense, who's going to go on offense. You know, I took a risk with Noah using the item, but Vaughn now has enough XP that he should be able to withstand another bad attack. We'll have him heal Noah, and Noah, let's have her go on the offense here. Ooh, total block. Ooh, we're lucky. If Caravan attacked Noah, we would be SOL. Yikes. Caravan's got us on the ropes here. These boss fights do not mess around. Alright, Vaughn is going to perish. Have Vaughn go on the offense, and Noah will use a healing item. I don't know why Slash Kick into Power Punch didn't work last time. It should work. Noah is almost guaranteed to go first most of the time, so you can take advantage of that. Okay, he's getting low. I can tell. Come on, Noah. Got a hold. Good job. Let's get one more heal in. All spirit. Let's not take any chances. Yep. It's the right call. She's still up. She's getting a heal in. Tempest Break is in the chamber. And Vera's magic level increased. That's cool. The spells, the more you use them, they get better over time. Okay, I think we gotta commit to try and finish Caravan off now. We're in decent... everyone's in decent HP. Let's just send it. There we go. Goodbye, Caravan. Got a healing bloom out of it. 450 gold. And 2 levels. Noah and Vaughn both level up. Whew, that was a tough one.
Noah, you've done well. Now please, take me to the Genesis tree. Vaughn, let's help them. All right, Vaughn. Let's give our strength to the Genesis tree. Vaughn, we need the Genesis tree's power. You must revive the Genesis tree.
Noah's not talking to us. Alright. Let's get this party started. Vaughn feels a gentle warmth in the palm of his hand.
Awaken, Genesis tree. Recall the instant that the heavens and the earth were born.
And we're strong enough now that we don't need an entire village of prayers. castle should be saved. King Drake. He's a dapper fellow.
This power is just what I needed. All right, Noah, let's go. Noah, listen well. You and I are now one. You now possess magnificent powers. You and Vaughn must go on a journey to search out the Genesis trees. The journey may be difficult, but remember that I will always be with you.
And since Noah is a lefty, Terra goes on her left hand. And then Meta levels up to level 2. So his character model will actually change as well in a fight.
No, Noah, you mustn't follow her. The wolf is a proud animal. She's going to find a place where she can die alone. So, Vaughn. Vaughn, will you take me with you?
Yes.
Good. So I won't be alone. I'll be with you, Vaughn. Vaughn, let's return to Drake Castle. I'm sure the people freed from the mist are waiting for you.
Well, we did it, folks. We survived the first boss fight of the game. It was a little bit close there. But we're going to save, and we will call the stream here. Next installment will be Vaughn and Noah returning to Drake Castle, where they will be lauded as heroes. But that is enough for now. And I will be also, condensing, editing, sprucing up this stream. At this point, basically, I'm streaming my filming or my recording process for this game. So hopefully it's entertaining to someone out there. And with that, I think we're going to call it. So have a good evening, folks. And see you probably after this weekend. I imagine maybe Sunday, but most likely Monday will be the next installment. Peace out, everybody.